on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Some would call him remedial.
Is this thing on?
That's a messy bottom. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good day to you all. We are back again here at Uncensored Radio for UCR Live. So that means it's Friday in Australia, and it means it's
Thursday.
I guess Thursday night, night-ish, depending on where you are in the US. We love that for us.
Oh, you know what? I just noticed for the first time in a long time, the US outnumbers the Aussies tonight.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm more than enough for all of you. It's all good.
It's only one Tingo.
I could, yeah, I've overtaken. What can I say?
I know, right?
Cold and emotional. How are you, Jeffrey?
Oh, I'm not far back enough. Excuse me.
Oh, will you stop it?
I know.
I want to
be
see your pretty
closer.
face.
Madonna, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's been a long week. We're getting ready for another paint and sip. I'm getting ready for traveling. It's a bit chaotic. Children and new medication. It's never fun. So, yay! And
What
Marjorie
medication?
Taylor Greene's an asshole.
Yeah, that was
What medication
fucking
did you
intense.
end up on?
That one that I was on that didn't work for
Oh,
shit.
okay. Anamoxidine.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. But there's plenty of that. No shortage
Yeah,
of
because
that.
nobody wants it because it doesn't work.
Well, they say the methylphenidate shortage is going to be over shortly.
Yeah, they keep saying that. I keep hearing
I
that,
know.
but yet they're
Hey,
never.
Hey, Lashana. Hey, girl.
Oh, but exciting. Miss Karen Ashley is going to be down in Missouri this weekend, down in Springfield. So if you're in Missouri, nobody's in a hurry here. Go check out Miss Ashley. I'm going to pop in on Saturday after our little paint and sip. I'm going to hustle my ass over there and go hang out with Miss Ashley. We're going to go shift in a turbo or some shit.
Yeah,
What
Boogie
fabulous
with the bear and
little
all that
paint
kind of
sip
stuff.
are you
Oh, yeah, Boogie with the Bear. Yeah.
doing?
Boogie with the
Yeah.
bear.
You should have done a Karen Ashley themed paint and sip.
I know. Little Power Rangers.
I don't.
That would have been good.
Maybe if we get, maybe we'll have them come.
Well, next
That's
year
in the
when you go to the
future. That's
convention,
future.
do the Power Rangers.
That's
I'd like to see
Future
Jack
ideas.
take a fucking Power Ranger.
Sorry, my nose is
How is your nose, Vera? Let's talk about it.
it's itchy. Oh, guys, I've had a bitch of a week. As you know, there's only 2 nurses at my clinic serving 1,700 patients.
Oh, my God.
One of us fell down and broke his leg or his foot in 4 places and
Oh,
is
my
out
God.
indefinitely. So that leaves me hustling my little fat ass all over the clinic for 1,700 patients and 1 nurse.
So you want me to push you down?
No.
That's what she
Been
said.
there, got the crutches. No, thank you. I want somebody to find me another nurse so I'm not working alone.
Well, I mean, your mother just did die. You could just say you need to go on a mental health FMLA and take 12 weeks off.
Yeah.
I can't afford FMLA.
They don't pay for that shit?
I'm sure we'll
You'd
find
have
a
to
nurse
use all
rat
my,
shit for
my
you.
vacation time. It's like, why bother? You know?
She's
I mean,
still
if
dead
I-
tomorrow. Like,
She's still dead tomorrow.
she ain't going nowhere.
I mean, Tim doesn't know me from Adam, but my relationship with my mother was shitty. It's
Oh,
easier
okay.
with her gone.
Okay. I just thought you had a crazy sense of humor like I did. So I was like, okay, I can get along with these people.
I do.
We all hate
That
our
too.
mothers.
It's the one thing, it's a
Don't.
smother.
By the way, my mom's tuning in tonight. Hi, Mom.
My mom
We
is
like
not.
you.
They probably don't have Wi-Fi where she is.
I don't know. I heard hell gets great reception.
let's ask
Wait,
Sam
did you
Smith,
hear
right?
that? Did you hear that news story? Did you hear that news story about the pastor that apparently died and came back to life? And he said that they were playing Rihanna's Umbrella on a loop.
I didn't hear about that.
Ella.
Oh, I did hear about it. I'm sorry, I did.
That just sounds like a
Interesting
gay.
times.
So he went to a gay nightclub after
Yes.
he died.
Circa
So,
early
tell us-
2000s.
There was actually a story recently, like last week or something, that this woman was pronounced dead at the hospital, taken to the funeral home, and woke up at the funeral home after being pronounced dead for like
Could you imagine?
3 hours, I think it was. I don't know. It was in the news. It was local. It was like
She's
local
getting
news.
paid.
Like fucking insane.
Wow.
Someone made a mistake. Someone.
Yeah, somebody fucked up.
Now, Christina, we're going to go to you first. We'll talk about you.
Okay.
How are you? What's going on? Who are you? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on?
Hey,
are
I'm
you?
Christina. I'm not an alcoholic.
We know who you are. I love you have the magic blanket of invisibility on the stuff on your table.
I was gonna say, you know what? We're just gonna cover it all up because I don't have fucking time to put any of this shit away. So we're gonna cover it up because when I'm small, it doesn't. You can't see it.
You
Right?
can't see
That's
it.
true. That's true.
I'll search the
Not
I
there.
never noticed that it was.
See, look,
cloak of
oh, it's gone.
invisibility.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I can't see it.
disappeared.
I'll send you my backdrop.
I used to do it all the time too. It's all good. My blanket was black.
I need to set something. I don't have a black blanket. I have like a shit ton of gray ones, a shit ton of blue ones, but no black.
Jeff had that screen that he used to put up behind him that had the brick
Yeah.
wall.
I gotta get
That's funny
something.
when it used to. It was funny when it used to fall on him too.
It's also funny when the brick wall used to blow in the breeze.
And Dakota's used
Wow.
to spin halfway through the
Yeah.
show. It's like
Oh wow.
good times, good times, good times. But the reason I go to you is that we have a special guest today, and you can
We
explain
do.
who our special guest is.
This is my future brother-in-law. This is Timothy D'Angelo. Everybody, this one.
Oh,
And,
Scared yet?
He's
So,
as,
Tim,
he's awkward as
yeah.
fuck.
Tell us about you. Where are you? What's going on? What's happening? Who are you?
And how many
Oh,
boys?
okay. I'm Tim D'Angelo, as Chrissy said there. I'm also on Long Island, New York, USA. I'm pretty much I'm a stay-at-home stepdad these days. I'm on dialysis and a type 1 diabetic, so I'm really healthy. And I sit home and troll the internet and draw and do Legos and a lot of things that a normal 40-year-old man should be doing. So
Now I have disability envy.
Our core demographic, basically.
yeah.
People that
So-
can't go anywhere and are forced to watch the internet. We love it.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody your
Exactly.
blood type, just in case if there's like a donor out there?
Oh, yes. And, I am accepting all donors. I am O positive.
Okay.
I'm
well,
positive.
Oh.
There we go.
None of us have
Thanks.
acceptable kidneys on this planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green
Someone-
kidney.
But at least someone who's got a positive something.
Yeah.
I have a great kidneys, but I'm AB. Can't help you.
One great kidney.
No,
Yeah,
two.
then you're doing nothing for me. That's nothing.
Sorry, I know.
She's
That's
a
all right.
working pair here. Working pair.
we'll see. Gonna call
So
tomorrow.
welcome to the craziness. We hope you enjoy yourself today.
Thank you. I'm sure I will.
Always nice to have. It feels weird having a heterosexual male on the panel. Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Are you a unicorn?
I have to ask Melissa's permission for that, but yeah,
Well, look,
She'll be
It's a
fine.
famous-
Trust me.
it's
Yeah.
the famous.
Trust
And
me.
it's the famous joke. What's the difference between a straight man and a bisexual man?
A 6-pack.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's
no,
it's
that's
it's
cool.
really it's called Luke's ass. That's the difference.
Actually, it's
Oh,
actually
we
with
see.
some people that we know, it's a stiff breeze. That's all that it takes. I'm feeling a little homosexual today. All right. Well,
You know, the
Speaking
kids
of
report
feeling a
said
little-
that 2/3 of us were bi.
what does he know? Big old flamer. All right. Let's get into this week.
Is this thing on?
That's the wrong thing.
Graphic.
This week's.
Any
Oh my
day now.
god. Any day
Hot
now.
load of hot topics.
Thank you.
There we go.
That didn't work for
Titties
me
and
either.
everything. I
You
don't
didn't
know.
see?
You didn't see
No.
Katrina's titties?
No, it came up loud.
Let's do it one
Just like
more
the
time.
entrance.
Hot
the cheap-
load of hot topics.
I'll show you
Kimmy,
Cat
Wow.
Kitty's titties. You've seen
saw it.
Yeah, I
Cat's
saw it.
tits.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah. Something's wrong with
Are
my
you,
internet.
Timmy, you sure you saw it?
actually,
Oh,
no,
no.
actually, I didn't see it. Can you do that one more time?
One more time? Yeah, look, I feel like she would approve.
Hot load of hot topics.
And just in case you
Katrina,
Yeah,
wonder,
I saw it.
that's Katrina A. Johnson from Nickelodeon's All That, who was not so recently featured on TMZ.
Oh, okay.
Our
Yeah,
girl
she's
Kitty,
been on the
the
show.
gift that keeps on giving. She is the show.
Yeah.
She is the show. All right, Vera,
Yes.
Jeff. I feel like you're gonna have a lot to say about it. So
What?
let's jump straight in.
Oh,
This week we
no.
had the State of the Union, and what interesting evening that turned out to be.
Oh. Well, most of it we were on air, so I missed a lot of it. I gotta
recapped
ask
it.
this question in all fairness. Is Marjorie's outfit giving anybody else Miss Piggy vibes?
I
She
said-
wishes.
I
Not
said
until you
Cruella.
just said it. Not until you just said it.
There
like,
was
oh my
the one
God.
shot. I mean, we were on air, so I didn't see a lot of the speech, but there was the one shot of her with her nose up like there, and it's like all I could think is like, where is Kirby? She's gonna hi-ya somebody with a kick.
She got divorced, didn't you hear? That's what Kirby is. Kirby, go! Jesus.
Piggy.
She got
Those
those
never
frog
seen
legs
them
out of
together.
there. Spot, hello.
How are you?
I said she looked like Cruella.
Yes, I heard she looked like Cruella, but I thought she was looking Miss Piggy, especially that one shot where her nostrils were really big.
Spartan is a long-time listener who has a flirtatious relationship with the banning on Facebook.
I
So
know.
Spartan comes and goes, as many of our people do.
Oh,
They
okay.
have a flirtatious relationship with the banning. So, you know, it happens. It happens. But she is legitimately off this planet fucking out of her mind this week, isn't she?
Oh my God.
Hey, that's Christina's good friend.
That was hilarious. I have to say, I caught myself up quite a bit. I was watching a bunch of videos for the past hour, and that whole scene was absolutely amazing. I think it was crazy. It's just
Wait.
The outrageous
can we
screaming
talk
and-
about? Can we talk about her questioning the guy about the funding?
Oh my God. Oh
The
my
funding
God.
for CRT, and he's like, "Can you explain yourself?" She's like, "Critical race theory." Marjorie believes. Look, I don't know. I'm not American.
She does believe it. She really does
Marjorie-
believe it.
Marjorie
Oh.
believes.
I
Oh,
watched it. It was
Ryan's
nasty.
upset.
Are you
there's no
fucking
eye
kidding me?
patch.
That's not right.
Marjorie believes
I'm
Marjorie
upset.
believes that one school,
One school.
one public school in Pennsylvania, was it? I think it was.
Yeah.
Has been
Illinois.
paid. Oh, Illinois has been paid $5.1 billion to teach middle schoolers critical race theory, and she
Yes.
thinks that she thinks that funding can go to a theory.
I-
Oh,
She
bless.
said that with a straight face and repeated herself several times.
And everyone around them's going,
And everybody's like, the entire school budget for the entire state is $9.4 billion. We really
Just
can't
one
afford
school.
to give $5.4 to one school
Well,
at all.
I thought the great part, though, was when she was complaining about her job, and she said, "These people come up to me and they just tell me lies all the time."
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little
See,
lies.
that's the stuff that comes
I-
out of her mouth makes me have to talk to my imaginary friend next to me. I'm like,
Right. Well, I was like,
You know, I look at her tweets sometimes and I think this is a dumb person's idea of what a smart person sounds like.
it's the
Because
next
she strings together
great novel.
theories that she, in her mind, match up, but in nobody else's mind are they matching up. You know, it's like it's like
Yeah.
the
If
poor
you're not
man's
watching
Katie
Fox
Porter.
News, you have no idea what she's talking about, right? Because it's the Fox News rhetoric just fed through another stupid blonde woman. It's like, yeah, she'll say it. She'll say it.
You know
Just
what?
keep poking
She
the
ain't
bear.
Tommy Lahren. You know, at least Tommy Lahren makes sense.
At least get
I
someone young
actually
and
like
hot.
Tommy Lahren. She, like you said, she makes sense. She's
She makes
easy
sense.
to follow.
All right?
I don't know
Look at
her.
love
Jeffrey's
what
gonna
she
strike
says,
out.
but she does string together two ideas
little-
to come up with conclusions. Where Marjorie's just stringing together ideas that are disparate and wrong.
The
You know?
Jewish space lasers are gonna get you.
Tommy
They
Lahren was
caused all
the
those
little
wars.
petite blonde chick. She got
Tommy
in
Lahren,
trouble
yeah.
for saying something. What did
Oh,
she say? She said something about black color, obviously, or something like that.
She's
Right?
very inflammatory. She makes her money being inflammatory. I can respect
Who is the
that.
chick-
We don't make
who is
any
the
money
chick-
being
Yeah,
inflammatory,
we don't make-
but I can respect
We're
it.
inflammatory for no reason.
We have
Yeah.
stars.
Who was the chick that was dressed like Big Bird?
The yellow
Right,
dress
right,
lady
dress,
in the.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was the
That was-
bisexual bipartisan Kristen
Oh.
That
Cinema.
was a choice. She was
It
like,
was
"Whoa."
a choice.
Gold.
She
Very
has so
gold.
much fucking dark money. She can dress any way she wants.
Oh.
She's got that.
taking
The
money
second she
from
stood up, I was like,
everybody.
wow.
She has redefined political horror in a glorious way.
She's living
Yeah.
her life.
I really only caught a few parts, and I dropped them on TikTok because things have been so crazy. But the two parts that I thought were the two that I really caught that were so amusing to me was him talking about corporations paying their fair share, and Republicans, especially Matt and Lauren, sitting next to each other, frickin' frack, and they were so pissed. The faces, the mean mugging, and I'm like, how could anybody be in that room, be upset with him saying that big corporations need to pay their share in taxes and rich people?
But that's where your money comes from.
What is there to be upset about? If you're
Why
so
is that
for
upsetting?
the
Exactly.
American people, you're about the little guy. You want to see the little guy succeed.
No,
And your face
no,
is
you don't.
plastered all over television. Do you think? But then again, I guess the middle people aren't
It's just
paying
you,
attention.
Jeff. Nobody else thinks that way. It's just you.
It's
No,
mind
but-
blowing to me.
Do they have guns to shoot their children with?
My problem, and I have this
That's
problem
why
every
if they're
time we
if
talk
they're
about taxing
the big
rich,
corporations.
is that I am a single woman with no children. I have spent my entire life in the highest tax bracket. No matter what I make, I'm the top of that tax bracket. They're going to take as much out of me as that they can. They want to. And if I can pay 18% of my pathetic little salary in taxes, and I'm okay with it. I understand this is the price of governance. Mitt Romney can pay 18%. George Bush can pay 18%. Fucking Koch brothers can pay 18%. Why is this hard? Yes, I'd love to talk
Vera,
about Mitt Romney and George
Pete,
Bush.
yes, Vera, Peter would like to know what
Yes.
you thought about Mitt Romney telling George Santos he should have been in
Well,
Congress.
Mitt Romney is an interesting mix of people too.
Right.
He's high and mighty and gonna
High.
speak his mind and gonna speak his principles right up until the minute he's not gonna say anything. So he never said anything about the fact that Trump padded his resume, that Trump talked, successes that he never achieved. George Santos didn't happen in a vacuum. It's just that he's nobody. The fact that Mitch Romney is going to get in his face when he never got in anybody else's face is kind of hypocritical.
It's because
I don't
he
like
did
Santos.
drag. Let's be honest.
It is probably, and he's openly gay. Santos is openly gay.
And let's be real clear. Not only did he do drag, he was the ugliest bitch you've ever seen on the planet. And as a gay, I can say it, okay? I'm just critiquing Bitch was a homely drag queen, and then we had to listen to him sing, and that I mean, hey,
I heard it. I heard it this week.
did the
That was
paint
one of
peel
my
off the
favorite
walls too?
TikToks.
Is that wallpaper still in check behind you?
That's what happened. This used to be, yeah. It's like remember the movie Pleasantville?
Yes.
That was Pleasantville in reverse. Everything just went black and white. I was like,
You gotta give it. You gotta give it to Sis though, because she's really just trying to do a little bit of everything, right? She's trying to be a.
she's
triple
trying.
threat. Just one word now.
My nephew said yesterday while we were watching the game, and I don't know if it's true or not because I didn't fact check my nephew, but he insisted that Santos said out loud that the only reason he ran for Congress was because free health care and a pension for life. Oh, well, yeah, true. Very true, Peter. You know,
Why not? Who wouldn't? I'm saying if there was an unopposed seat,
in those terms, why aren't we all running for Congress?
well, because we're too dumb not to. Too dumb to do it.
We have sorted pasts.
Marjorie
Show.
Taylor Greene. Lauren Boebert is an ex-lady of the night. Her husband, they both have multiple charges, and they got elected.
Santos is
not that there's
white,
anything wrong with
Peter
that.
Pointed out, Santos is not white. He stole from a dog and a vet. You know, he won. Why are we worried, Jeffrey?
I don't think anybody's past should be an issue in running, and I think if everybody was more transparent, just on it, like, hey, you know what? In my 20s,
I agree.
fucked up.
You know what? I actually am with you on that.
I got a DWI. I did this. I did that. You know what I mean? I made mistakes. I'm human. To me, like that's more. This is somebody being honest. They're owning what they. Like, hello, I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's just mind blowing to me.
Oh Lord.
Well, look. Let's not pretend politicians are like holier than now. The ex-president did grab pussies, and
other presidents before him have been known to. Also, let's be fair.
some of them murdered Marilyn Monroe.
Well, and that's everybody knows. I mean, since day one, I've never been a fan of Biden. I've called him Grandpa Joe, all kinds of things. I've never been, but I gotta say, that motherfucker kind of read those bitches to filth, and it was pretty entertaining for the parts that I saw when he backed them all into a corner with Social Security and Medicaid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
they're fine. Like Lady Graham can't do shit. Like I was like,
Rick Scott was dumb enough to put a brochure together.
Well, Rick Scott's the only one who put a bill on the table saying that these government legislatures are going to sunset in the next 5 years anyway, so let's just get rid of them. But McCarthy came out the other day, I think it was maybe a week or so ago, or last month, I should say, and he had said that, as far as Medicare and Social Security, that was off the table as far as, them looking to take that away. I know that the last thing they tried pushing through was they're trying to push back the age of eligibility. Yeah. So, but from what I understand, as far as what McCarthy's saying, that's not something that any of them are really pursuing right now, because I think that'd be shooting yourself in the foot at this point.
Yeah, it's an end game that's not going to win them points.
Right.
The only people who want to sunset this are the Koch brothers because they don't want to pay their FICA anymore or their employee FICA anymore.
I think if they tried to do that, it would take down the Republican Party. Whatever, if any party tried to do that, that would be the end of them.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know what pisses me off every goddamn time is when they sit there and call it an entitlement. An entitlement? They have been taking that motherfucking tax out of my paycheck every week since I was 16 years old. I have only been unemployed 6 weeks of my entire life. And they have been collecting my Social Security. And then they have the audacity to call it an entitlement. Yeah, I'm entitled to it because I fucking paid it.
Yeah.
It's my money.
Exactly.
Give me my money. Yeah, money. But look, the stranger things that happen it's American politics. It's always going to be strange and wonderful. But should we talk about some dead folks? We'll just brush against
Sure,
them.
let's talk about dead folks.
We had more dead
That's
people.
different.
Oh damn, we did.
Yeah, we got baby. This show.
Every
I
week.
think it was like a year and a half ago that this show started out to be. Let's talk about dead folk every episode. It's like, can people stop dying?
The obit.
Now, no one really cares about the first one, but I did because I thought he was great on Murphy Brown. But Charles Kimbrough died.
I don't know
Murphy
her.
Brown. You don't watch Murphy
yeah.
Brown, Jeffrey?
I watched the reboot. I actually thought that was good.
He was Jim on Murphy Brown, but when
now
I
I know
was
who he is.
when I got into bed at like 20 to 4 this morning, I went, oh, there's nothing to talk about. Heaven took another angel and silenced Burt Bacharach. So, although he does look like he may have been dead for a little while there.
Yeah, who's that Burt
Isn't
Bacharach?
like Bacharach a game?
Baccarat.
Isn't that Baccarat?
Baccarat is the game.
Baccarat. Okay. See, I don't know. I was like, oh, it's the guy who invented the game.
Burt Bacharach
Thank you, sorry, I missed you too.
is a songwriter responsible for a lot of pop music, actually.
A lot of.
So,
Didn't he write? Why
He
do
wrote-
birds suddenly appear? Yeah.
Dionne Warwick, a lot of those,
Sang, yeah.
yeah, anything Dionne
Do
Warwick
you
sang.
know the
anything of
way to
those.
San Jose?
No.
Did he play the piano in Austin Powers? Wasn't he in
Yes,
Austin
he
Powers?
did.
Didn't he have a cameo in
He
Austin
did.
Powers?
He did.
You are.
There you go.
How does the fucking straight guy know? And I'm over here like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
Rob.
well
You've
cultured.
been living in Missouri too long.
Yeah, welcome.
Jeff only knows fiddle music and banjo
Yeah.
songs.
I bet he can name
Ding,
all
ding,
the
ding,
men
ding,
with the
ding,
Lady A.
Who? I don't know her either.
Here we go.
Well,
All right.
it's antebellum. You can't say that anymore, though.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can.
Right? Did you say Lady A? Is that what you said?
Lady A
Yes.
is what I said, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
You're formerly known as Lady Antebellum.
They changed it.
Oh.
We didn't. They
No. Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
saying
yeah.
for those
Here's
who
Like
may not
the
recognize.
chicks.
like the chick.
Yeah, right. Right.
Here's a few songs that you may know. I say a little prayer, walk on by, I'll never fall in love again. What the world
Oh, my
needs
papa used to
now.
sing me I'll never fall in love again.
Okay, then I
Mexican
know some songs.
divorce.
I
I
know
was
songs.
What do you get when you
When
fall
you
in
kiss
love?
love, you get
Alfie,
enough germs to catch
The look of
pneumonia.
love, the man who shot Liberty Valance, the house is not a home.
He wrote
The Thief of
that?
Arthur, the Sundance Kid, you know, close to you.
Oh.
Sure. I knew a few of those songs,
Maybe
but I
it's
still
you.
don't care about them.
We're having cultural relevance, Jeffrey, you fucking clod. Get with it.
Mother cares about those, Jeffrey.
Well, hopefully she's
No, we're
not
gonna-
with him.
Oh my
We
God,
are going to
oh
talk
my
about some. We are going to talk about something that Jeffrey's mother cares about immensely, but that'll be later on in the show. So
Disney?
we're talking about music. Earlier this week, Vera, Christina, and I sat down to kind of deconstruct the Grammys because it was actually interesting for once in its fucking life. I was like, oh, the Grammys is relevant? Is it 1995 again? Hello. It's okay. Two things I want to talk about. First of all is right with the world because Viola Davis is now an EGOT.
We have found a better picture of her.
I just love it.
Say, like,
That is Viola. That is Viola. She won her Grammy for her book, Finding Me, the audiobook. And if you have not read that book, oh my fucking Lord, that woman's been through some shit. But brilliant. She's a brilliant actress. The way that she read the book was brilliant. I love Viola Davis, but it proves that, racism is
Alive and
prevalent
well.
because the UK showed a picture of Viola Davis instead of Beyonce.
Oh, no.
One of the news outlets, because Beyonce is so hard to picture in your mind that you go, black woman, that'll be her. Right?
And I did not catch this, but my nephew told me that when there's one of a rap duo passed away, and when they did the in memoriam, they put up the picture of the wrong rapper. It was the one that was alive and not the one that was dead.
Cookies.
Shit.
Like you would think,
Yeah, you would try to get that right.
yeah, it's a bit on the nose.
You know,
Grammy's so white.
for in memoriam.
It's like Black History Month, whatever.
The shortest month of the year.
Shortest month of the year. But let's
at
talk
least,
about.
I gotta say this. At least Black History Month's got a whole month. The Hispanics have to split 2 weeks in October and 2 weeks in November.
Too busy multi. Oh, I was going to make a really bad joke.
Oh, go
I pulled
ahead.
that right back.
Joke.
No,
I'll
I
make you
can't.
about
I don't
it
want to
later.
get cancelled. I don't want to get cancelled.
Come on.
But let's talk about the biggest shock of the Grammys. The Sam Smith, Kim Petras performance of Unholy that featured demonic and satanic imagery.
Does he not have a shirt on? Is that his man tits that they're grabbing?
Probably.
Yeah, it looks that way. No, it looks like
No, he has a
They-
jacket. I think he had a jacket on.
They
Well, what do you expect?
They had a
from
jacket on,
Unholy?
right? They had a jacket on. 100%.
yes. Let's
It's a
do
red
our
jacket.
basic read now.
Oh, right.
It proves to me. It proves to me that people really have their head up their ass, because if you have been anywhere near social media in the last, I would say, nearly a year, you have heard this fucking song.
Yes.
The song, for the people of the general public, is called Unholy. Now, let's use our basic reading and comprehension skills. Do we think we're going to be high on Jesus at the end of this? I don't think so.
Well, maybe they were talking about cheese.
It's about a good Gouda. Yeah.
Gouda Gouda.
Jeez.
But like, this is the biggest crock, and the whole big thing of it. This should not be on primetime television. This is something that shouldn't be shoved down the throat of our children. This, da 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 da. You know what? I don't
There's
choose to
always
watch like
something.
fucking. I don't choose to watch Billy Graham or all those people that
Oh,
are
no.
bilking money out of people, or Hillsong, that are just taking people's money and like leaving them in financial ruin. But because of your religious freedom, you're allowed to have that on TV. I just choose not to watch it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So your child, who probably shouldn't be awake at what?
10
9:30,
o'clock.
nearly 10
It
10
was
p.m.
later.
on a weeknight.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be watching the Grammys anyway if you were doing your job and parenting them. The end.
You know,
Shit. Don't shit on the parents, man. These fucking
It's
kids
called
suck, whatever.
art. It's
It is called art.
And if you were that upset about it,
Yeah,
have an
it's art,
honest
exactly.
conversation with your child and talk about why
Yeah,
you don't feel that that's
exactly.
okay.
Yeah. If
Why
he's
are-
I'd
performing,
be like,
I mean,
hey kids,
I
there
don't
was a
think-
time when the Grammys was interesting, and this is kind of, like, yeah, it was relevant. And this is what it used to look like.
I
Jewel
loved the
pets
Grammys
everywhere.
this year. I thought they were great.
I was all about it.
I
I was all
enjoyed
about it. I thought the performance was amazing. As we discussed, they probably should have
Yeah.
knocked the lighting designer out because everyone was red.
Everyone was red.
Everyone was red.
they're supposed
And
to be in
Shania
hell.
Twain, whose red hair was bleached out by the red light,
Oh.
looked like an albino.
She did. She looked
Grammys
so
do
gross.
Leave Shania away. Shania's having her moment. She's down with the gays. She's like, yes.
She's relevant
No, I
again.
don't care. Whatever excuse you're throwing at me, there's no excuse to wear a Jessica Rabbit hair fucking wig and a cow fucking suit. It doesn't make any fucking sense. She looked fucking retarded.
Did she
And
say?
I don't know. Did she sing?
She did. She performed.
Who?
What she performed?
Shania.
Yeah.
What she
Wasn't
said?
she part of
performed
one of the tributes?
Feel like a woman?
Yeah.
Did
No, she
anybody
don't sing it.
sing a Whitney
She not singing that
Houston
old shit.
Yeah.
Why were they singing a Whitney Houston song? She been
No,
dead
I'm-
for ages.
I know. I kind of know, but because remember there was the whole J-Lo thing, so I wondered if somebody actually did that.
No, that's not for the Grammys. That's for something else, isn't it? It was for something else.
I don't know what the J-Lo thing is.
Oh,
it
but
was
thank you
fake.
for the segue. We're gonna watch it. I have the video. Did anyone
The
get to
Bennifer
see
moment?
the
I did not
happy
see it.
couple? Oh, get ready.
You didn't see
I'm
it?
gonna.
I
I've
Oh,
got the whole
yeah.
fucking video. Here we go.
Show me.
Fucking
Oh, wait.
hilarious.
Hold on, I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I gotta go. All right, no, mom, it wasn't the actual devil.
The Grammy Awards on Sunday night were the scene of a heated exchange between Jennifer Lopez and her husband Ben Affleck caught on camera. Lopez, her face tight with frustration, snapped at her 50-year-old husband, ordering him to stop and look more friendly and motivated. Affleck, whose strained and angry demeanor in public has been a source of speculation, muttered a reply as host Trevor Noah sat down next to the couple. Their tense exchange was caught by a lip reader commissioned by DailyMail.com, and it follows a similar confrontation between the couple at the premiere of Lopez's film Shotgun Wedding. The couple's embarrassing moment was quickly seized upon by TikTok users who flooded the platform's comment section with their observations. One person joked that Jennifer Garner was at home eating popcorn like, "Girl, here's your problem now." Ben Affleck looks like he'd rather be at Dunkin', tweeted one viewer, referencing Affleck's famous passion for Dunkin' Donuts. One meme read, "Why does Ben Affleck always look like he's 10 minutes away from crying during a much-needed smoke break?" Others compared Affleck to a small wet dog or someone who'd rather be at the dentist. Despite the awkward moment, Lopez tried to cover it up and gushed about her husband the next day, posting highlights from the Grammy night and captioning the post, "Always the best time with my love, my husband." Thanks for watching. Have it all daily. Please like, share, and subscribe.
You know what? This is all bullshit. He could have been like, "I want to fucking eat you out," or something fucking foul, and she could have been upset. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
the best-
don't mean shit.
The best part isn't even in that video because she's like, "Fuck!" Oh, you see her like arc up. She's like, everyone knows that.
Alright.
Oh, we'll talk about it later. She turns around and goes, and then she's on camera and goes like this, and like does this shit-eating laugh out of nowhere because she realizes that Trevor Noah's right in front of her. She gets caught out. She's like, it's
Who
great.
hasn't
The look
been
on the face
dragged
afterwards.
somewhere? Who hasn't been dragged somewhere with their significant other and been like, "Oh fuck, I could have been home with my feet up watching Grey's Anatomy." Exactly. He's
Exactly.
50.
Every day. I don't want that.
Not my Bennifer.
I know.
She
He
did
can
look
look,
good.
but he does come off as a little bit of a prick, doesn't he? Sometimes it's like,
He
With the
does.
face, yeah. I mean,
He looked.
Well, I
maybe
think he is.
yeah.
Yeah, I
He
think he's
is.
proven that. I think you're right.
Yeah,
He's proven that he's a prick.
yeah.
But I think the
he's
bigger
just
issue.
Like, why does he
Yeah.
have to
Goddamn
look
time.
anyway? Why does he
Well,
have
when do
to,
we-
like, look like he's happy? Why does he have to care to be there?
When do we
Right.
move on to the next person in her carousel of guys? Does she go back to A-Rod after this, or is it Mark Anthony again?
She has to go back to Mark Anthony. She has to go
Mark
back to
Anthony,
the
okay.
source.
Third time.
Okay.
I think Mark Anthony's due for a third round.
Right, yeah. I'm sure she's not the problem in any of those relationships
P.
either.
Diddy. It's P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
P. Diddy never got a second round, did he?
No,
She got
he
shot.
totally deserves it.
But what about the
Speaking of
dance?
gun safety,
They both need like a music career resurgence, so it might work out, you know.
Yeah.
right?
Because I don't think we're gonna get like a Jersey Girl Part 2.
No.
Geely Part 2.
Nobody's
Yeah,
ready for
Sheila.
that.
Jersey Girl was good.
I actually liked Jersey Girl. I loved it.
Yeah, because it was Liv Tyler. It wasn't J-Lo.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
She done.
Yeah. J-Lo died.
Oh, big spoiler alert for
Spoiler
a
alert.
Billy 20-year-old movie.
3 minutes of the
She
movie.
Bitch died. Best acting performance.
I
No,
actually
actually, no,
love
I
them
take that
both.
back.
I hope
I
everything's
loved- I
good,
liked
and
J-Lo.
I
I hope they're happy.
I hope there's, you know,
Fair. I can take them or leave them. I hope they're both miserable, actually.
That's just like us.
Right.
That's just like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I just love watching. I love watching couples fight in public. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's great.
I can't
Oh,
wait
you know
till they
what?
get to the car.
Oh, then you should
Who's
come
the
around
best
me more
fighting
often.
Do you remember
Great.
Liam Hemsworth when he was fighting with Miley?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a red carpet moment. They were like pinching each other, and they were like, "Damn it!"
Oh my God, really?
Bring
Yeah,
back the good old days of the
it was
elevator
like,
fight.
I
I
don't
say.
remember what the moment was, but they
Like
were,
I don't.
like
When did
slapping
people
each other.
like learn how to? You know what I mean? Where you're like, I fucking hate you, you stupid cunt. I fucking hope. When you get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna kick
I
your
learned
ass.
that years ago. Years and years and years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chrissy, was that on your honeymoon that happened? Or?
Even before that. Even way before
That's the
that.
flight. On the flight.
There was no flight.
Oh,
Oh,
water up the nose.
Hence
baby.
the argument.
You just gotta keep that
sensitive.
smile going, and you just gotta learn to smile, not move your goddamn face, and learn to fucking. I fucking hate your goddamn guts, you stupid son
Shut
of a
your
bitch.
mouth.
It's like, if you embarrass me, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the nuts.
Oh, you do it well. You do it well.
I do. Too much time on stage going, get in the fucking right start now. But she over. She
Oh.
fell. Well, speaking of bitches being bitches, who the fuck is Adrian Curry, and how dare she come for Melanie Linsky? Because I will go this bitch.
Don't talk
Wait a
about
minute.
Adrian.
Wait a minute.
like
Wait a
that.
minute.
I
Adrian
fucking
Curry.
love
Is
Adrian
that the-
Curry.
Yes.
Is that the bitch that was married to the Brady, who was
Yes.
on like Surreal Life or
Yeah.
whatever the
Yes.
fuck? She was like a reality star. She was on
Yeah.
the Janice Dickinson show or fucking
Yeah.
Tyra Banks,
Yeah.
right?
Project
Yeah.
Runway.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Next
Project
top
Runway.
model. Next
Next
top
top model.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
With Tyra.
I My Fair Brady or whatever. I was
Yes, that's the
obsessed
show.
with that
Yeah.
show.
I love
And
Adrian
love her.
Curry.
I don't know
She
who
could do
she's-
no wrong.
as long as she's not picking on Linda Hamilton, she can say whatever the fuck she wants. I don't care.
Exactly.
Next
No,
story.
she cannot.
Yes, she can.
She's coming after Melanie Linsky, and that
I don't
will-
know
I don't know who Melanie Linsky is.
You will, Jeffrey.
No, I
I'm going
don't.
to show you a picture of Melanie Linsky. You will know who she is because you.
Oh
watched the show
no,
that
no,
she
the big
stars
girl, the big girl from fucking Ever After, right? The sister, the nice sister
From-
from Ever After. Shit.
in. The nicest girl you will ever meet in the world. From our favorite show, Yellow Jackets.
Fuck.
This is the picture that she criticized. Now,
No.
Melanie Linsky was cast in The Last of Us, right? So this is the picture that she's criticizing.
Oh, I
And-
know.
well, she was in the
Adrian-
Brothers 2.5 Men,
Yeah.
wasn't she? Yeah.
Adrian Curry says her body says life of luxury, not post-war apocalyptic warlord. Whereas Linda Hamilton when you need her. Where's your career, you fucking half-wit? Like, I'm pretty sure this bitch has been this bitch is like the busiest she's ever been in her life, and you're married to one of the Bradys, and not even Greg.
Well, let's look at what she said though. Okay.
If you're
Was it really that bad?
Right, and I do understand that if you're a warlord, you're probably the best fed one, right? Like you're in a post-apocalyptic, right? Is that the show, right? The zombie show or
Apocalyptic.
whatever? Shut up,
Yeah.
I can't. Right, the zombie show, the end of the
the
planet.
gummies ticking in at him.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably the best fed, but at the same time, I can understand. I think it was a shitty move to say, wasn't the right thing to do. I think there could be a conversation. But I think, too, from somebody that's been in the situation she's in, where she's had issues with her body,
Yeah.
probably not the conversation to have.
And
Yeah.
the fact that Melanie Linsky has gone on record constantly saying, no one will dress me for red carpets. No one will do anything for me because I am not the standard Hollywood size. I am a regular person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid that somebody on television
She's
looks
not
like
even me or
somebody in real
Lizzo or-
life.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
she is
No,
the
she's
standard
not.
size woman. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And she can suck my tit.
Well,
That
people
really
thought-
rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, oh,
Now Melissa McCarthy got dressed though, and she was
Melissa McCarthy designed a lot of her own shit.
she'd be
And but
considered
Lizzo
obese.
too.
Lizzo,
Yeah.
And Adele.
but this is also because it wasn't until recently that Melanie Linsky had a profile that people. So not only was she a fatty, fat, she was a nobody. So who wants to dress nobody, fatty, fat?
But think about it. Who the fuck is
rude.
Adrian Curry today? Who the fuck is Adrian Curry? Like,
Right.
bitch is nowhere.
Right. Like we know
Nowhere
her
to
from
be found.
20 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
Meanwhile,
now,
Melanie
it's like she
Linsky's
makes
in one of
tweet-
the biggest shows on TV. Two of the biggest shows on TV.
Wow.
Right, but
Adrian's back in the
Adrian,
notes.
you know, again, it's just like, you know, she's just tweeting
Look.
some bullshit comment because again, now I want to be
Call her
seen.
Get her out.
And
Right. Now we're giving her what she wants, right? I mean, like,
yeah,
yes.
I'm sure
We're
we're
talking
not the
about
only podcast.
But I'm
talking about
also
this.
not afraid to call her a cunt.
yeah.
And if you come on the show, Adrian, I'll say it to your face.
Oh,
let's
I'd rather we got Linsky.
Yeah, I would love Melanie
That'd be
Linsky.
fun.
Oh my god.
Well,
Did you
just
ever
for
see
She
the
was
the
on
movie?
something
clip
else though, wasn't she?
of you defending her and calling Adrian a cunt that you love Melanie
Did
so
you
much.
ever see the movie that she did with Kate Winslet, Heavenly Creatures? Oh,
She's been in another movie
that's
though.
good.
I feel like I just watched.
She's
She's
the
been
been
in
in a ton of
everything.
She
did
was my
everything.
favorite part of 2.5 Men.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
she
where
was
she's
great.
from?
She was the crazy neighbor who was in love
Rose.
with Charlie Sheen. Rose, yeah.
Okay.
She was my favorite part of that show.
She supposedly
Speaking of
killed
sitcoms,
Charlie.
well, no, can't make that joke. Are we excited that 90s show's coming back for a second season?
I don't
Hello,
care.
Wisconsin.
Don't care.
No? Everyone's really moist about that show. I never watched,
I-
as I said, I've never watched the first one. So
Yeah, I didn't really.
I watched the first one. I loved it.
Yeah.
My first car was a Vista Cruiser.
No?
Exactly like the car they drove in that 70s show.
Oh.
Dear, it feels like it's her people. She's like, yeah.
It
I
is
still haven't
my
watched
My
it.
favorite-
I have to watch it. I want to watch it. And I'm excited that there's going to be a second season because it's more to watch. So when the second
And-
season comes out, maybe I'll watch 2 seasons in a row.
Everything old is new again anyway. 20
I have
years
so
after
much
the fact,
shit
we're
on
getting
my-
another I Know We Did Last Summer movie.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Look, I'm gonna boycott if Brandy's not in it. Like, why? It's
Freddie
it's
Prinze
fucking-
Jr. is like, me?
How you gonna?
I can
If
stop.
Brandy isn't in it, didn't Randy
Sarah's
die?
like, Sarah Michelle's like,
there was 3 of
Well,
them
the
left
kids
in the
have got to
second
be
one.
grown, right? He
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
have to watch the kids now.
I reckon Brandy will be back.
He
No,
got-
she died.
He was on
No.
He
She
was on
died.
Smokey
Was he?
Brewster, and that got canceled.
Yeah. Well, that's, hello.
Didn't Brandy die? Brandy died.
No,
No, she
Brandy,
didn't.
she didn't die. She lived.
Jennifer Esposito died, and I would have rather Jennifer Esposito stay alive because she was the sassy barmaid with too much eye makeup. She was like, dark and stormy. Look, he knows.
She should've-
The straight boy knows.
Kicked ass.
He saw that second movie. I don't know what your tits did it last summer. Just always
Brandy,
going,
Brandy did a good job. She
I love
took
Brandy in that
acting
part.
lessons for that movie.
Yeah.
She
okay.
tried.
No. She had screaming lessons for that movie
Mm.
to not damage.
I had heard she was going to be in it, though. I did hear that.
I want her in it. I want it, and I want them to. I want Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie to be like bitter divorcees. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Very specifically remembering them showing a picture of Brandy on the Entertainment Tonight or
Randy
whatever
and Jennifer
gossip
would be a
show.
lesbian couple, or maybe they're in a throuple.
Oh, baby.
Let's go real modern. Him being a throuple, you know.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're going to talk about Jeffrey's mother's favorite place in the world, Disneyland.
I
Oh
told you
my
it was
god, it's Disneyland. Now, Bob Iger was supposed to be the saving grace of Disney as he returned from on high as the CEO.
My stocks have gone up, so thank you, Bob.
Unless you're one of the 7,000 employees he's getting rid of.
Bye.
Shit.
Bye. Because their streaming is at a loss and they're worried about competition. So you know what? Let's abandon all hope for any new content, any original ideas. We have just greenlit Zootopia 2, Frozen 3, and a confusingly Toy Story 5. Was it Toy Story 4 like the end?
Yeah.
No,
I
haven't even seen it.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
I
tell
did
us-
never see Toy Story 3.
Open the
All
door
the toys
for a
went to the
reboot.
girl.
Right. So
Yeah.
now we can start all over again for a new
With a new
generation.
Oh,
With it, yeah. Then she could be.
Tim Allen can show his dick to a whole new lot of voice actors.
They're gonna replace him with Chris Evans.
No,
Aw.
they won't. Did you see
Oh,
the
wait,
box
Tom
office
Allen.
for
Tim
Lightyear?
Allen.
They're not doing that.
Yeah.
And we all know Chris Evans has a better dick because we've seen it.
We haven't seen Tim Allen's, to be fair.
Oh, could you imagine? Ugh.
Pamela Anderson.
You know
Yeah.
what? You never know. You never, Tim, I'm not so sure, but you know what? He could be one of those dudes. The way he
Did
Probably
bought.
one of those-
he date any fat girls? That's the question.
No,
Did he date any
I
fat
don't think
girls?
so, yeah. I
Then he's
don't
probably
think
not
so.
packing.
He hasn't got the meat for the job.
No.
He's like, no, sadly, don't have the equipment needed.
Mhm.
This is a really bad segue. Really bad
I mean,
segue.
from Disney to
Damn it.
Netflix.
We were talking Black History Month before. So, community
Oh,
Alabama
because of big dick. Is that what you mean?
rallying
Oh my
around
God.
children's author
That's
Derek
not
Barnes after the
okay.
school district cancelled his school appearances for Black History Month. I'm sorry, but isn't the point of Black History Month? Oh, it's Alabama, let's be fair. To, you know, like, honor the modernity and the history and the fact that this guy is writing books that make visibility, you know, happen for lots of different kids. And like,
Well-
nah, boring.
Is it Sarah Huckabee State, or is it the Mima State?
She's Arkansas.
Okay, so that's Mima State. Mima's a right-wing gun nut who hates critical race theory and anything that might be remotely woke.
But who is teaching critical race theory? Who?
Nobody,
No
but
one.
it's a
Nobody.
man that Tucker Carlson has planted in other people's brains. Talk
But
about
you know
your
what's
lizard
more-
brain.
So what's more important? The nuclear weapons that are in fucking missile silos all over your country, and Vladimir Putin has a bad day, we all glow in the dark. But you know what?
You kidding?
Critical race theory is the problem.
That
Critical
really
race
doesn't
theory
go with this
President Xi's got his white balloons flying over all of our missile silos in the middle of nowhere. There's 5 of those fucking balloons in the last 6 years.
Don't even. Australian Sky News, when they shot down that balloon, they're like, "Are you ready for war?" I'm like, "Are you fucking me in the ass, Cheryl?"
It was some kid. It wasn't
was
even
a
Biden. It was
balloon.
some kid in South Carolina shot it down with his friends. It wasn't even military.
Yeah, you can
It's
see
like,
the
are you
F-15
ready for
fighter
war?
Really?
jet. Are you kidding me? You can see
With
the
graphic, with a
fighter
full
jet.
graphic on Facebook.
Yeah.
I went, "Are you?" I commented on like, "Yeah, fearmonger a bit more." Sky News, like,
Sky
It was
News
really a
said-
kid in his backyard.
No, it was an F-15.
no. It was
You can see the fucking
it was a kid in the
F-15.
backyard in South Carolina who videotaped it and like made it like known that it happened. But
I thought
Actually, there's like 400 or 500 videos. Not just his was the one that got out first.
yeah, that was good. That's the only one that I've seen so far. But
I've seen
Oh.
like 4 or 5 of them, but I know that there were
20 different angles of a balloon being popped.
Yeah.
I'm good.
this is the problem, right? Like, America wants to look at all of these big concept problems when you can't look at, hey, this is supposed to be Black History Month. How recently was there a little bit of police brutality against a black man?
just 2 weeks ago.
You know,
what was
in
the
your
title of
national
that
news?
article?
Like,
Tyree
fuck
Nichols
my
has
life,
been on
Sharon.
on national news every day for 2 weeks. Yes, he has.
But like,
His mother and father.
no,
were at the
let's worry about critical race theory. It's the
State of the
problem.
Union. Don't get
Critical
me
race theory is a
started.
problem, Vera. Don't deny it. Can't deny it. I will
Nobody
not
can-
have
nobody-
those answers.
Nobody can tell you what it is, except
I'm like Marjorie. If I yell loud enough, I'm right.
Except for the guy who wrote it, it's the only person who knows what it is, and it was taught in 4 colleges, and now it's being taught to all of our kids and making them hate their white skin.
And what?
It's such
To
a
go back to
non-issue that's
Marjorie.
been blown up to it. It's amazing how this has taken on a life of its own. It's really ridiculous. It's
Go back to Marjorie.
4
Just had to do
colleges.
our
What
tax
kind
rate.
of?
Race theory.
That-
4.
What kind of trashy early 2000s drunk white mum wears a fur vest? Ew.
One who's
She looks like she's going on She looks like she's going to Aspen with the girls at Beverly Hills.
Me
Like,
and,
yeah,
me and Tim know
she
somebody.
wishes.
Me
Well,
and
we
Tim
have
know
some
somebody who
issues.
would wear a fur vest.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is Tim
And
blink
glittery
once if it's in the
stockings.
house.
Yeah. No, it's not in. No, it's not in.
No,
It's not in my house. No, no, no.
I wanted you to come back with a fur vest on. I'd be like,
No. Off the air, I'll tell
once
you.
if you're in
Yeah,
danger.
yeah. I could do that in the pre-chatter or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Off the air.
Oh dear, Vera. I know that I got you a little bit hyped up there already.
Oh,
so you ready to go now?
I think I'm
Getting
ready.
hot and bothered.
She's ready to get the hot
Always.
and bothered, ladies and gentlemen. It's
Got
time
my
for
notes.
Vera Vent. Okay, Lady V. 3, 2,
I'm
1,
ready.
vent.
All right, kids. My problem this week is that my problem with the State of the Union is my exact same problem as it was with the Grammys. Okay? I hate the incivility. Yes, we get on the air and we talk shit about shit, but we're nobodies. And you know what? We're not heckling Marjorie to her face. We're not heckling Biden to his face. I might have this conversation with her, but, you know, I wouldn't say it while she was speaking. And I wouldn't ever, no matter how much I love an artist, scream at a different artist for winning an award. You know, the shades of Kanye screaming at Taylor Swift. We have some asshole screaming at Harry Styles. I'm not a Harry Styles fan, but you don't scream at them when they go up to win their award. I don't care that you think Beyonce should have won. It doesn't matter. It's incivility. Screaming at the winner is just rude. You're not being loyal to Beyonce. You're just being crude and crass. It's ill-mannered. And, you know, I hear all the time, especially in the last week, people have been going crazy about the indoctrination of our children. We're indoctrinating them with this liberal mindset. How about indoctrinating them with this bully mindset? Doesn't that bother you? If you're a Christian, shouldn't that bother you more than the idea that we love our neighbor? Why is it okay to indoctrinate bullies? Why are we letting people get away with this? You know, a lie will never become the truth no matter how many times you repeat it. So if you scream at Harry Styles that Beyonce should have won, it never makes her the winner. If you scream a lie enough times, it never becomes the truth. Let's start indoctrinating our children to not be bullies. Okay, can we start there? You know, instead of, oh, we're going to make them too woke. What's wrong with being woke? You know, yeah, you got bullies on the right, you got bullies on the left. Let's get to the middle where we don't fucking bully each other anymore. This should be kindergarten. Everything I needed to know I learned in kindergarten. And one of those lessons was, let's stop being fucking bullies. Thank you.
Amen.
I pressed the wrong
I
button.
have to say thank you so you know when I've ended.
I pressed the wrong button. Things happened. Things happened. Okay. It's not been a good button pressing day for me. I apologize.
No, what happened?
It's not been a good button. I don't know. It's a lot of things.
You having a
man.
bad
It's a lot of
day, a
things.
bad week?
It's a lot of things. Busy girl.
Yeah.
I know. New
That's
neighbors for everyone.
You guys got switched.
These two aren't allowed to. After last week, these two aren't allowed to be next to each
No,
other.
no.
Then why did you put them together?
I didn't. It was Jesus's. It was God's will that happened. It was like,
I feel like I'm on the Brady Bunch.
Mira,
Yeah.
Lashana says you snatch her edges again. There you go.
You know what that means.
I swear if I scream loud enough, Tim could probably hear me, even if I wasn't on the camera. He's around the block.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
So we know when something's wrong at your house.
Yeah.
Like, oh, over there. Don't go over there. It's not cute. But we're not cute. We'll be back next week. Does anyone have anything to add? Jeffrey, you're going to be on the road, aren't you?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
On the
who
road
knows?
Will we
again?
see you next week?
I don't
He'll
know.
be speeding his way here.
Oh my God! If you
Little
did
car.
the live while you were driving, he's like,
Physical
I'll
challenge.
be here. Now
Katrina
that
has done it
I
once
got
putting
nothing
a
to
hair
do.
on. That was cute. I'll be here. We got some special stuff coming at you as well for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to spoil the surprise.
Oh, we
but
do?
there's a face that we haven't seen for a little while who's doing a little something with another face that we know well. That'll be up on Valentine's Day for a little bit of a beautiful surprise. That's all I'm going to say. And you know what? I have a beautiful surprise for someone on the panel. And you'll see in just a second. See you next week.
"Oh,
Bye.
shut up!"
How's that for title?